And despite being teammates during the year, you actually play against each other when it's the Bulldogs and Melbourne. But there's 2 games this year, Mel, so that must be a very exciting time for you and the other girls that are involved.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've played the last 2 years. We've had a game each year for the last 2 years, and this year they've increased that to 2 years, so a Bulldogs home game and a Melbourne home game, so get to play both at the MCG and Etihad. So
You played for a few years now. We just saw some of the highlights there. The standard just continues to improve, doesn't it? Is that just through awareness and more girls are wanting to play, or just through developing your skills, training harder, working harder, and those sort of things, all the opportunities that are coming there?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a combination of things. This is my 6th season now, so I've noticed that professionalism has definitely increased over the years. Obviously, we're being fed up through the Youth Girls Leagues now, which their skills are just so good, and that's definitely raising the bar for our competition. So the more and more of the young girls that have been playing since they've been 6 or 7, obviously that's going to make our league a lot stronger.
And Katie, you're still in the young, but you've played in a couple of premierships, you've been an All-Australian player, you've now been retained by the Bulldogs. The opportunities for you are still exciting in such a young age.
Yeah, definitely. I just turned 22, so I guess all those things weren't really there when we were coming through, even at my age, and I'm from Queensland as well, so it was really quite developing down there, and I think I was probably part of the first Youth Girls League down there. Up until we had to play with the boys until we could, go across to the girls. So to have all these amazing opportunities for those younger girls coming through, it's just going to develop the league and, just keep pushing us girls at the top to keep getting better, because those girls are definitely on our toes at the moment. It's getting scary, actually. So.
This season, there's 30% increase in teams, and there's 9 new clubs. I mean, that growth is unprecedented with any sport, let alone with women's football. Is that something that is exciting for you as well, to continually get better and to have these opportunities?
Yeah, definitely. Just the improvement that you can see over the last few years as well have been massive, and to get all those youth girls coming through the TAC programs and that kind of thing, it's just going to develop their skills, develop their fitness, and also their professionalism to keep pushing it to the top. And the pathway that we're getting at the top as well has just been amazing with the 2 games that we get to play, and out on Etihad and on the MCG. It's just something that you dream of when you're a young girl kicking the footy around the backyard with your big brother, and it was always a dream, but you didn't really think you would get there one day, but it's happening. And for all those younger girls that are at that level right now, they can see it, and it's just going to push them even harder to work towards that. So
you do mention just turned 22. You've already played on the G. You've in all Australia playing in premiership teams already. What motivates you to keep going forward? I mean, it sounds like you've almost done it all by the stage of 22.
Just, I guess, the love of the game. Coming from Queensland, I tried a few different sports and was talent ID'd for a few different things, but there's nothing like it. We would all know there's nothing like footy, and even being a female, and it's predominantly a male-dominated game. You still have that love for the game, and I used to sleep with my footy as a kid at night and all those things. So, it's just, you love it, and I think that's what makes it, yeah.
And Mel, we were just talking before, you never hear of female netballers, they're just netballers, and people still refer to you as a female footballer, but you're a footballer, and that's what you are first and foremost when you run out there, aren't you?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, as Katie said, I guess when you're a kid, you just have a footy. I was probably like these boys. I put on my Cats jersey and I made the front yard the MCG and kick it to myself for hours, and you just love the game. It's infectious.
And there's more also with some big representative games as well, which is exciting.
Yeah,
so there's plenty of games, plenty of football coming up this year for you.
Yeah, it's going to be a really big year actually. So my tired old body is probably going to struggle, but we get to go over to Perth and play against WA this year. So always exciting to pull on the big V. So and obviously the two AFL matches, and then we've got our regular VWFL season. So
there's a big year of football ahead.
Definitely. Stay
Stay healthy and stay well, and good luck for the season. Not that Darebin Falcons need all that much luck the way they've been going the last few years. Great to have you here though, and good luck for a huge year of football. Mel Hickey, ladies and gentlemen, and Katie Brennan.